Yeah. As we proceed, yeah. I'ma give you what you need. Yo, hey yo, I met this dude when I was 10 years old. And what I love most is he had so much soul. You see, he was old school when I was just a shorty. Never knew throughout my life that he would be there for me. He always whispered in my ear when I was feeling down. Damn, I'm glad I had hip hop around. He would lend me an ear throughout my darkest nights, and he knew just what to say to make me feel right.
Fresh, can you talk about the Scribble Jam? What was the importance of Scribble Jam, and how did that affect the city? I mean, let's talk about the city, man.
Well, basically, this started in '96.
What is the Scribble Jam?
Pretty much, Scribble. It was Scribble magazine. Dibs. Scribble magazine. Me and my partner, Mr. Dibs, we was a rap team back then. He was my DJ. I was the rapper going back 88, 89, somewhere in there. And we both started producing different groups and doing our thing. He started something called the 1200 Hobos, which was pretty much bums of the turntables.
Knuckle fur.
And I mean, it got to one point where I think Rap Pages ranked them number 6 best mixtape in the world, and then another magazine ranked them number 4. And so Scribble was graffiti artists, and they had a magazine that they had just started, and they said they were gonna have a party. I just came. It was a cold March, and I was like, man, I could do something with this. So we did 3 in '96. We did an MC battle, and we had a b-boy contest, and we had like a little mini concert. '97 was the jump off, and that's when the word is spread. I did a lot of the recruiting for the MCs. So we did the first ones, but '97 we recruited heavy. I got female MCs to come down, but and it was a turning point for Cincinnati, because it's like I had been going to different conventions and different things around different cities. I was like, why can't we have this in Cincinnati? The whole reason I started like Scribble Jam, radio, record pool, because it all started around the same time. I'd go somewhere else and like have a ball, come back here and like, we ain't, this could be better here. And so I was like, well, let's try to make things where artists want to come here, and artists, we can get our own artists out of here. So Scribble Jam was a jump off, because basically it's an old school hip hop MC battle, breakdance, b-boy, b-girl competition, DJ battle, and then a graffiti expo. So it was hitting all like 4 elements of hip hop, and later on the beatboxing was added. So we had Eminem, he was down here, Dose One. We had a lot of names that's for local hip hop and Black Sheep. So Eminem didn't even win, but he ended up teaming up with the guy that won, Juice from Chicago. And they was going around doing a little radio tour, and that's how Dr. Dre discovered him and signed him to his deal, and the rest is history. But we did this, it ran from '96 to 2008. I was part of it from '96 to 2000. I came up with the whole kind of we ain't create this, but I was emulating like Rocksteady. Because Rocksteady would have I would be in contact with Rocksteady. When are y'all throwing y'all's? So we can throw ours, because there was people that wanted to come to all of these events. So they'd be down in St. Louis. It was a big breaking contest down there, but we had all the elements going right here in Cincinnati. We used to do it at Annie's, and we did it at the world famous Ritz a couple years.
And you know what's crazy?
Top Cats, yeah.
What's crazy? And that was when y'all became adults, right?
Yeah.
But think about it. When what started it? When we was kids. That's the inception of this whole thing. And there was nobody before.
And I wish
so we learned.
I wish Kush Rashad was here, because he's one of the guys that helped me. He had the boom box. He was DJing. That was the dude I wanted to be. Yes. And Bridge, he was in the All City Rockers. And breaking, we had all the elements. That hip hop was real in our hood. It was real. We was.
And that was uptown.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the early '80s.
Early '80s. Yeah, we talking about '83, 2, 4, somewhere in there.
But being as it may, being here in Cincinnati, there was no one in the early 80s at adult status helping us to perpetuate it.
Right.
Think about that.
Right.
So our first experience of putting it on professionally was in the early 90s, because we're the first generation.
Right, and like a lot of what, to get the radio show back, and I'm snitching on some people, but I had to come in. I don't had to come in. They was down there pissing on the equipment and stuff. There was nobody gonna have a show. They like, Fresh, we need you to come in. We know you know how to run some things. That's why I lend my expertise to that. Like, all right, here's the rules. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like so we can do and provide and give an outlet. And that's what we did. We got to play when the Wiz wouldn't play stuff. Bring it on over here. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it twice, damn it.
Now, pass that mic to Bruno. That leads right to Bruno. Bruno,
Right.
Do I need to say nothing? Go ahead.
You know what time it is.
But you're right. When I first got into hip hop, it was people like, I was listening to Run DMC, LL, the Fat Boys, Jekyll and Hyde, all these guys, the Jungle Brothers.
Yeah.
It was a mix. It did start out, Scribble Jam, like, that was the main event that made our city become.
I know you keep a close eye on it, and you're a student of the game. Uptown Radio's one of the leaders in this city as far as promoting the local talent 24/7. What have you seen, or what do you feel needs to take place to go one step further? I know you're already starting to educate the city about clean copies, clean tracks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We already know right now. This is how fucking how budding this city is right now. Currently, as we speak, in Civil Sins is giving an education seminar on the other side of town, educating artists as well. That's how we're growing right now. But if you can just expand on that growth of where we headed.
What I think we need to do to grow, it starts with the artists. Artists need to quit being okay with their immediate circle giving them love. They're okay with that. The people they're around every day, as long as they saying you're hot, you're good, they're good with that. That's not the case. I did the numbers. There's over 180,000 black folks under the age of 30 in Cincinnati. You don't know 180,000 people.
Nope.
Your music hasn't hit 180,000. Your music hasn't even hit 2% of that.
So then you include everybody. Now you're talking under 30, because this is the number one genre.
And that's why I picked, that's why I chose that, because that's the number one genre. But if you look at the numbers and actually what the artists think is going on, it's totally wrong. They need to really, and I also blame the fact that there ain't no more managers out here. You know what I mean? Everybody need to quit trying to be rappers.
Ain't no record company, period. The A&R's gone too.
Not only that, too much cutthroats.
Yeah, if everybody stop trying to be the star and stop trying to be rappers, we need managers back out here. We need A&Rs back here to develop the artists. You know what I mean? Because one thing I noticed, you might have the best song, but when you get on that stage, you're looking crazy.
Looking crazy. Looking sick.
You know what I mean? So that kills any phone calls you're about to get right. Get right there. You can have the crappiest song, but have the best stage show and get all the calls in the world. Sell yourself. You know what I mean? Don't just self-proclaim I'm the best and I don't need none of y'all. And that's what they doing nowadays, from what I'm seeing. I ask artists all the time on the show and interviews, who do you consider the best in the city? And it's hard for them to say somebody else.
Most of the time they say themselves.
You know what I mean? It's hard for them to.
I'm the best.
No, ain't nobody messing with me.
Right. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me jump right in here, because I want y'all to see this camera. We just one of two outlets in the city.
Right.
There's Lanessa over there too. Can you slide that camera over there? She might not want to get on camera. There's another outlet and another platform in this city. Guess what? Right here is another platform and another outlet in this city. If the people who are creating platforms to get it out there for you, why can't the artists get together to work?
And it's I think a lot of it too, because you can't tell them nothing. You try to tell them to go down this road, they want to go this way. you know, or somebody else is telling them, oh, you don't need them, you know. Which in reality, with all these platforms, they don't realize these platforms are to build you an audience that you don't have already. You know, I'm not here to get you to the table with the record deal. I'm here to help your audience grow. And that's what they don't understand what the value of us is for real.
You know, the one thing they haven't done, they haven't even looked at who's following the media outlets.
Right.
That's the first start. Go look at who's following each of these media outlets, and then you'll get an understanding. We're posting and publishing your music, and you don't even know it.
Yeah. As we proceed, I'ma give you what you need. Yo, I met this dude when I was 10 years old. And what I love most is he had so much soul. You see, he was